everyone, Nathan here from Mighty Lancer Games, and last week we brought you an unboxing video of Indomitus and we told you how great everything was. Well, today we're going to show you some of our assembled models and tell you a bit more about how awesome these figures are. So these are our assembled models, the ones that I've got stuck together so far. So I've done all the Marines and some of the Necrons. So starting off with the Necrons, so obviously I haven't started painting those yet because I want to make sure I've got them all assembled so I can paint them all the same. These Scarab Swarms are fantastic compared to the old Scarabs. They look great. Maybe should have done the bases before I stuck them down, but we'll deal with that later. This Necron Overlord, he's super cool. This guy here is my absolute favourite model out of the whole lot. Reminds me of something out of a Toy Story cartoon. The Royal Warden, in fact they're all cool, they're all just great. I'm a bit confused, shall we say, about the Thrall things over here, whether they're going to replace flayed ones in the rules, because flayed ones have been a direct only item for quite some time, and we would have expected plastic models for them, so I think that they may disappear, just a hunch. But Space Marines, so you might be confused as to why some of them are bright yellow and two of them are not, but just to explain, so these two guys is the Chaplain and the Executioner, I think he's called. Okay, so they're going to be predominantly black, which is why they're still white. Which I know that's a bit of a odd way of thinking about it, but it's because I want to get the robes white and their armour black. Okay, and then everybody else is yellow because they're all going to be Imperial Fists. So we've already got an Imperial Fists force from the Dark Imperium set, and I wanted these guys to go along with them. So I've undercoated them with Army Painter matte white spray, and then painted them over the top with Army Painter demonic yellow. And then I'm gonna give them a wash with Agrax Earth Shade, and then highlight them up from there. So we'll show you what that looks like over the next few days, hopefully. Okay, so what have we got? We've got some intercessors. Now the Assault Intercessors, there's two sprues that are identical, in the box. But I didn't want all the guys just to be the same pose. So I've thrown the instructions out the window, apart from sticking their torsos together, and clipped off the little tabs on the bottom of the head so I could repose the heads facing whatever direction I wanted, and clipped off the little tabs that join whichever arms go with which torso. So I could put some different arms on the different guys, and for example, this little chap here, I wanted him to make him look as if he was, well, it looks a bit like he's dancing, to be fair, because I need to sort his base out. But I wanted him to look a little bit more individual. So this guy, we've given him the plasma pistol and the chainsword, and he's running forward, and I think that head is actually a biker head. I think that's a biker head. So we're going to, he's going to be the squad sergeant of this squad, and some of these other guys, so some of these arms are off the bikers as well, because I've changed some of the bits around. So the bikers were all to be modelled with chainswords, but I thought that if you're riding a bike, you don't want to be carving somebody up with a chainsword. You want to be shooting them as you're driving into battle. So I've given two of those guys the bolt pistols, heavy bolt pistols from the Assault Intercessors, because so this guy's got a plasma pistol, so you get a plasma pistol option or a bolt pistol option for the same model. So we had some spares. So that's what we've done there. Okay, so a couple of different poses, head options, and what have you for the Assault Intercessors. There's one of these guys, which I think is that guy, which might get you a close-up of. So he is the Assault Intercessor head that's got the mohawk that you might have seen on the sprue, but I'd never liked mohawks on Space Marines, so I carved the mohawk off, so he's just a bald-headed, roaring Space Marine. Okay, so he looks pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And then over here, so the Eradicators, I never liked the bulky helm, like face mask helmets that they gave to the Gravis armor guys, the aggressors. So what I've done is I've given these guys regular intercessors heads because I think they just look better. They don't look quite so massive. They should be in huge bulky armour in my mind with like still the standard size heads. So they've just got normal intercessor heads customised to fit in the torso of the Gravis armour. Okay, so these I think are the best easy to build miniatures that they've produced for the Space Marines so far. They're absolutely fantastic, and there's still a few bits left over for you to use on other models in the other expanded range. So if you want some extra chainswords for your other intercessors, you want to put one on your Primaris Lieutenant, you've got a couple of spares out of this set. All the parts that I've used here are things that were in the box set. I haven't used anything out of our other bits boxes or anything. They're just great. So even the bit on the base, I've given this guy, he's got a intercessor helm carved up on his base that once I've put the Grell and Earth and what have you on the bases to give them a bit of texture, after I've finished painting them, it'll tie everything in. Yeah, I'm just waffling now, just waffling. But these guys, fantastic. Games Workshop have done an amazing job. The instructions are awesome. The only figure, if I'm critical, the only figure that I don't like out of any of these figures is this guy with his standard bearer. All the rest of the figures are quite dynamically posed. They look like there's plenty going on, but this guy just looks like he stood there with his stick and he's just doesn't excite me at all. Whereas the rest of them, awesome. Eradicators I was a bit umming and ahhing about, but now I've built them, I think they're great. So if you've got the option to get this set, if you haven't got it already, get this set. Wicked. But wait, I forgot to talk about this guy. So this new Primaris Captain model that's in here. So there isn't really much potential for altering his pose, but what I do want to talk about is the fact that it comes with 3 different heads. So you can have bare head, visor up, which I really don't like, or the head that we've put on him, which is like the more Crusader helm. And then the other thing that I really love about this model is that they give you an option for what you want to do with the base on this guy. So you can either have the full base topper that we've used on here with the Necron Warrior torso on, or you can have just a little rocky outcrop and then you can put your own additional base decoration on it. I really love just these little touches that they put in the box where you can just make just slight changes just to make the model your own. I think it's awesome. So we've got another video coming up over the next couple of days that will have a bit more information about how you can get hold of a copy of Indomitus if you missed out on the first release. And if you like the video, please like the video on the little thumbs up symbol and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like our videos. And please come to mightylancergames.co.uk and check out the amazing range of products that we have available. Thanks for watching.